Hey guys, hope you are doing well. I'm here today in this episode to discuss different trading styles in relation to time frames. Now, if you've come from my podcast, I should say, there's already an episode on that, so you've probably already heard it. Those of you that haven't or want this in podcast format, of course, you can go on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever it is, you'll find me under Road to Forex, right? Makes sense. Now, I wanted to start off here with scalping because it's the one that's least common to me and I guess I don't like the most. If you ask my trading partner, it's the other way around. Loves scalping, doesn't really like the high time frames. So the reason why scalping is really good is you can have really tight stop losses and therefore you can hit your take profits a lot quicker. This can be seen here on the 15 minutes. I can even go to the 5 minutes for example, and you can see that my stop loss, it's not even on the screen. It's somewhere all the way down here, right? All the way down here, and I'll show you why in a second. So I might have been able to do something like this when I actually hopped in. Because I'm going for a 1 to 2, right? I could actually put my stop loss here, and there's my 1 to 2, basically. I would have already got it. But the thing is, I have a really small margin of error for this stop loss, right? So it's really good in terms of getting in and out of trades really quickly, and you can rack up a lot of wins really quick, but you can also wrap up a lot of losses really quick. So it's good to be more of a professional trader in this sense because it's really going to mess with your emotions. And if you are more risk adverse, which means that you don't really like risk, more so like me, this is definitely not for you. If you like getting in and out, you can already trade like a machine, like I've talked about previously, then hey, this is the way to go about it, for sure. You're going to get in and out of trades, you're going to get a lot of money quickly, or you're going to lose a lot of money quickly. Either way, your career is going to go up or down very fast. And that's really that 5 to 15 minutes. You're going to be in and out of trades within space of sometimes minutes, sometimes an hour tops. Really, that's what you're looking at. Whereas you can go from your 30 minutes up is your day trading. 30 minutes to 1 hour, I should actually say, is intra-day trading, which means that within that 12-hour period, you're going to be in and out of trades. Now, you can already see here that the stop loss is still off the screen. It's still off the screen. And in fact, I think that may be because I marked it up on the 4-hour. Where realistically, I'm actually here in real life. So I've got it marked up somewhere like there. And you can already see that there's already so much more going on the screen. Now there's something happening over here. And we can zoom out and we can have a look and see that, oh, I'm going in for another bullish buy. And that makes sense because we've come off another one and this could have been a retracement. You see a little bit more. You can still get a smaller stop loss than your day trading or your swing trading, but you're kind of halfway in between. You're in this limbo zone. It's a bit of a limbo zone. Still, you can get those tighter stop losses. Maybe I actually could, looking at this, I could have put it here because I've gone, oh, it's rejected 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Something around that level, right? I could have done that. And then, again, if I get my take profit, I would have already hit my 1 to 2. Really simple, really easy. But, again, tighter stop losses mean that you can get in and out of trades a whole lot quicker. However, it still is fairly large. It still is, well, I should say fairly small actually. However, looking at it, it's kind of that medium ground to what we're about to go over, which is these 1 hours. Now, this is how I originally marked it up. Because again, I can see more stuff on my screen. Now I can actually see that there's another bullish run and another bullish run, and we're coming into it for the third time. And this is how I originally marked my charts up, wanting to go for a 1 to 2 over here. And this is what I really like because I can have these larger stop losses. I'm risk adverse. I'm very conservative. I like to be safe with my trades. I'm wanting to be in this game for a long period of time, years to come. This makes me feel like I can do it. And this is how I marked up the charts. And obviously it is going really well. And I'm really happy with that. Of course, I'm showing you a good trade. I know you probably would have cottoned on to that, but don't worry, my week's actually been quite bad trading. Don't BS here at Road to Forex. So this is just going to be damage control at this point. But my whole point is that if you're more risk adverse, maybe you got a busier job, maybe you work part-time, this is what you can do, because you can step away from the charts for a couple of hours, and if it starts to go wrong, unlike intraday trading and scalping, it's not going to hit your stop loss within a matter of minutes. You can have hours to get out of this trade, which leads into my last one. Once you get to about your 3 hour to 4 hour mark, you're sitting here at swing trading, which means that again, I can see even more that's going on to the charts. I can scroll out, see as much as I did in that 15-minute, which took up our entire screen, right? We only saw all of this. I'm now seeing basically all the way back to the 6th of May. We're here at the 30th of June at the time of recording. And I can see that for a long period of time, it has been really bullish. And guess what? Last time we hit lows like this, we came up. Guess what? We're hitting lows down here and we're shooting up again. Now I'm seeing the biggest picture. Everything's here. It's telling me that, hey, a couple of months ago, last time we hit these lows, we're coming up. Might happen again. That's just really basic. That's not how I hopped in, but that's how I like to look at these things. These are guys for working full time. If I'm on a holiday, I'll go and do this. I don't have to look at it. I might be in for a week. I might be in for 2 weeks. I might be in for a month on these ones here. It can take some time. But again, if I was looking at this one, I might have gone, actually, here's another low. And that's what you saw when I first came on. I'll actually put it way underneath here. I'm going to put it way underneath here, be super safe, and go for my 1 to 2 that's somewhere up here, right? Because I'm in it for the long haul. I don't mind if it takes a long period of time. I'm just going to wait it out. And that's really what we're looking at here in terms of a very fast forward way to look at how to trade. It's either bigger stop loss, you're in it for a longer period of time, you're more safe. Yes, you have to go for a bigger take profit, and it will take that longer period of time. But again, risk adverse. Whereas a smaller time frames, tiny stop losses, in and out of trades every 5-10 minutes. Maybe in a day you might be in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trades. Might have lost 7 of them, won 3. It might be the other way around. Who knows? It's scalping. That's Hollywood. It's really exciting. That's a Hollywood action movie right here. Whereas we go back to, a really slow movie. A really slow, boring documentary. That's it in here in swing trading. And I feel day trading somewhere in between that, as well as intraday trading. You can have it happen really fast, or it can take some time. For example, here, if we see when I hopped in, I just maybe stopped moving my face around, and we came in over here. I actually hopped in over here. I missed my original entry on the Thursday. I hopped in over here on Friday at midnight. And yes, has taken quite a lot of time, but if we go back to how I marked up the charts, put it down there somewhere and say I'm going for my 1 to 2, which is going to be roughly somewhere over here, for example. I'm quite close. Once it starts to go, I'll probably be out of this by the end of today. And I did it with a really big stop loss, and guess what? Never really came near my stop loss at all, so that's a really good thumbs up for me. I'm safe. Whereas we could have come on to the 5 minutes, for example, and then I'll end this one here. Say if I hopped in around here, came to break even. Kind of can scare you a little bit more. Could have come down, especially if you had that tighter stop loss here, and you've only got 10, 12 pips or whatever it is. When it starts to get in here, you're going to lose really, really quickly. If this had been reversed to the flip side, which of course could definitely happen, you were going to be out within 5 or 10 minutes. See you later. That's done. Anyway, guys, that is it from me. I know it's kind of a basic one, but hopefully it's helped you decide what type of trader you want to be. Anyway, have a great day, guys. I'll see you in the next one.